Hello, and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor back in the mid-hall of Harwick. We need to talk to Harding to start the epic in Wildermore Book 10. You might notice, I hope, a difference in the audio sound as well. I'm trying a different mic setup, and hopefully this one will work better than what we had before. But it's also way more sensitive, so I'm hoping we don't have any weird issues. Anyway, here we have Harding. So let us recap really quick. You might remember when we went to Meduseld and met Theoden, Grima, Eowyn. We also met Gleowine, which is Horn's master. He was banished from Edoras for what he was singing. He has joined our party because we are now going to investigate Wildermore, because Harding has not received news from Wildermore for a long time. So that's what the epic is about, but you might also remember we got this introduction quest to Wildermore. We accepted it, but we actually don't know what it is about, so let us check this. Rumors have begun to spread of a growing concern in the northern wild reaches of Rohan, a rough but lush land called Wildermore. The rumors are vague, but troubling also. Harding, Alder of the Eastern Net, grows worried for the northern reaches of his realm and has summoned you, a trusted ally, to investigate. So yeah, let us talk to Harding and begin this.
Yes? What word from Fastred? So far away and comfortable.
Harding snorts when you tell him Fastred has sent the four of you to aid him in investigating Wildermore. I appreciate your help, of course, Beriathan, but if Fastred thinks you are his to send, he is mistaken. This does not satisfy his obligation. I am Aldor of the North March. If my lands are threatened, all our lands are endangered. We have heard naught from Wildermore for many days now. The last party to travel that road consisted of several brave men, Wídfara, a rider of some repute, and my own son Leodwig. He would have returned if no others did. His courage is not what I would wish, but he too remains missing. Learn what has befallen my men and what evil has taken hold of Wildermore. That land is too near to Harwick for any of us to rest easy.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthanc spread their influence.
Well met again, Beriathan. Thank you for coming to me at this strange time. I am concerned for my northern domain, the land of Wildermore. The trade routes there have never been so quiet before. Many who venture there have not returned. Will you investigate for me? I hear rumors, but they sound more like old wives' tales to me. Nonetheless, something is surely amiss.
This road leads to death. We should return to Edoras.
I have not heard anything from Wildermore, the northernmost reaches of my realm, in some time. No man has come from there to trade, and no man who ventured there has returned. Silence is always the most troubling news to receive of a land in my domain. Will you ride north, Beriathan, and see what there is to be seen? I grow worried for the people of Wildermore, where Garwick is reaved in Forlaw. Okay, we're ready then to ride. We'll need to meet Gleowine outside the mid-hall. Let us do that. Here? Where is Gleowine? I don't see him. Ah, here, outside.
I think Harding took it rather well.
If you say so, Horn.
A road runs into Wildermore. See on the map where it leads?
Our road runs into Wildermore as we knew it must. See on the map where it leads? Okay. Well, very nice clothes that we have here. Let us take that.
I was born in Wildermore. I am eager to see it again.
An optional interlude has been unlocked for Gleowine's map. Okay. Harding's interest in the state of Wildermore is not surprising, for he is Alder of the North March. It falls within his command, and if something has happened to its people, it is his duty to know. My interest in Wildermore is more personal than that, Beriathan. I was born in the town of Dunfast, a small village in the forest of the Witchtrolls. As a young boy, I must have climbed to the top of every sturdy tree within a mile of the village. The view from the heights is well known to me, on much beloved green fields and sunny hillsides, the crystal blue waters of the Cynegar, the bounty of well-tilled farm fields. You can see little enough of that from my map, Beriathan, but the words and symbols stir my heart and make me think of home. Speak to Horn for more practical guidance and to discuss our next steps. I tread too easily upon steps of memory, as minstrels are wont to do.
This, then, is our quest, to investigate the disappearance of Harding's men.
The ones he sent into Wildermore. He gave us the names of two, Wídfara, a rider of no small skill, and Leodwing, Harding's own son. Horn traces out a course on Gleowine's map. We will ride north out of Harwick and follow the road through the Wold until it turns west. The turning will bring us into Wildermore. This area here, do you see it? The land is called Writhendowns, and the first settlement we should investigate is this one here, Scylfig, located at its northern bounds. What did you think of this course? I am ready to take it if you are, Beriathan. Okay, so Horn's map is actually like this. Do you see it? Mirkwood, Lorien, some of Rovanion. But this is kind of funny because Rohan is not in this map. Really curious if you ask me. Your eye is drawn west across the map, beyond the borders of Rohan, and comes to rest upon the rocky hills of Dunland. You wonder what has become of Halbarad and the Great Company since you left them. Meanwhile in Dunland, Halbarad has many things about which to worry. Okay. You got me, you scared me there for a moment, but okay. We're good.
Meanwhile, Halbarad at the Dunedain struggles to decide the best course of action for the rangers under his command.
Okay. Long time no see, Halbarad. Glad to see you're okay. Halbarad, might I have a word? My brother returned from his sojourn in the mountains, and he says a small group of warriors makes this way hither. More of the Falcon clan, I asked him, but he was not certain. He has gone back with Radanir to cut them off before they arrive. Rohirrim pauses, and you can tell he is struggling to find the right words. Soon he continues. We have been through much, my friend, and will certainly see more danger before we find Aragorn. But I feel I must ask, why do we linger in Tal Methedras? I understand that much hurt was done to us here, and the desire to avenge our fallen is great, but delay may prove as deadly. Then you agree that the time has come to leave this place? I am glad to hear it. You should tell your men it is so. Some of them has expressed a desire to leave soon. So yeah, I wonder as well, what reason does Halbarad have to stay in Tal Methedras? I don't remember exactly how this interlude in particular goes. So really looking forward to it. The earth rumbles and shakes, as it often has of late. Interesting. Not again. The rumbling in the earth is getting worse, Halbarad. I do not like it. Citadel listens as you explain that it is time for the Great Company to leave Tal Methedras. That is wise. I have already decided it was time to leave, and I wanted to see if you agreed with me. I wish to leave Tal Methedras, but I wish to travel north, not south. Beriathan sees your puzzled expression and hurries to explain. Many of our brothers have fallen on this road, and it grips me to think they must be laid to rest in these hostile southern lands. They are Dunedain. They should be brought back to the northern lands they hold dear. I propose to bring their bodies by wagon back to their homes. I do not wish to abandon Aragorn, but our brothers deserve better than they have gotten. You agree? Thank you, Halbarad. I will see to making the arrangements at once. Okay, yeah, sad to part ways with you, Beriathan, but if you think that's the best thing to do, I also see the wisdom in that, so you are free to go. No, I had this just right! You get rumbles and you hear Coronir's frustrated exclamations, and Galadir's too. Coronir and I have been collecting the weapons the Falcon clan left behind when we drove them into the caves. This accursed shaking in the earth is making it more difficult than it needed to be. Galadir listens as you explain your decision for the Grey Company to continue on its road, and his face becomes a thundercloud. That is an impossibility, Halbarad. We cannot leave yet. Leo Brennan still lives, and his cronies. You cannot have forgotten the wounds he gave us, and the life his treachery cost. We must have our vengeance upon him before we go. It is too dangerous to leave this enemy behind us. Leo Brennan must pay for his betrayal. Halbarad, I agree with Galadir. The Falcon clan is too dangerous to ignore. So what, are you gonna stay here? I don't think so. We need to keep moving. Aragorn is waiting for us in Rohan. We cannot delay any longer. Did you feel those rumblings in the earth, Halbarad? They are getting worse. It almost sounds as if, well, Callanglad trails off, embarrassed. You prompt him to continue, but his tone remains sheepish. Well, it sounds as if a great beast was running beneath the earth, shaking the ground with the fury of its passage. Could such a creature be? You may think such musings are the province of children's tales, but I have seen many strange and wondrous things in my life, Halbarad, and learning of these wonders keeps me putting one foot before the other. If there is such a beast, we must know if it poses a threat to our people and the good people of Dunland, mustn't we? Can you say with absolute certainty that the shaking of the earth is not a threat to us? I cannot. It is one of my worries. Really interesting. I didn't remember about these mysterious shakings. And I do wonder, what's the reason behind them? You have stumbled into the middle of a surprise attack, Halbarad. Are you willing to fight alongside me? Radanir laughs. Oh, you are on the right side of the ambush this time. We are doing the ambushing. Elaran and I have lured a small group of the Falcon clan back here. They think they have us on the run, but they are about to be surprised. Are you ready? This way, Halbarad, and quietly. The elf has played us for fools. He has given us the slip. We are undone. There we go. Well done, well done. I am not used to you being on this side of an ambush, Radanir. Did you choose not to help because you were busy working on your wit, Prestadit? I cannot accept this. We cannot live without dealing with the Falcon clan. But we need to go. This is the situation in which we find ourselves, Halbarad. The Falcon clan harries us from the mountains and caves into which they fled. The earth shakes and rumbles more and more with each passing day. Our numbers diminish the further south we travel. Brothers and friends lost to death or to urgent need in distant lands. You are our leader. What road or roads do we take from here? How then does the Great Company proceed? Prestadir looks at you expectantly, and you know that you must dispatch some members of your group to deal with each of these situations. For now, you must think upon how best to deal with the various roads ahead. Yeah. I don't envy Halbard's position. That's quite a dilemma. So, these are the interludes of Volume 3, which will get us more insight into what the Great Company is doing right now. And this is the first time if I remember correctly, that interludes were added to the game, which are a very nice addition, so that you can see things that you wouldn't be able to normally. So that has also given us a deed, it seems? No. Or maybe a hidden deed that we will unlock after completing all the all the interlude quests. In any way, that was the first one of them. And we'll keep unlocking more as we progress through the epic. But for now, we need to make our way to Wildermore. So, that means leaving Harwick and riding to the northwest. Let us mount our war steed. I did also write this down. When we finished the regular quests in the subcrops, we were level 41 and we had about 5,003,000 XP. So by doing everything in Hidebolt, we gained about 1,004,000 XP, 400,000. For you to know, in case you are not interested in doing Wildermore, that's the amount of mount XP that you would be missing. But well, there's plenty of mount XP, so you are really not missing on much. But if you're aiming to max out your war steed as fast as possible, then this makes quite a difference. About 4 levels of war steed training that we are missing in here. Anyway, we will keep riding to the north, sticking to the road. And as soon as we can turn west, we will do it. Which I think is this path over here? Seems to be. And is it just me, or does the war steed seems to be running a little slower than usual today? Not sure. But anyway. We're about to enter Wildermore, it seems, yeah. Yeah, here we are. So of course this is an really strange view. Snow in Rohan, especially because... Who's attacking me? Okay. According to the timeline in the game, we are in late February, early March. So, I mean, snow doesn't seem fit for the season. We'll get an answer to that in just a moment though. So let us continue our path through the north, looking for the people of the Writhendowns. You have arrived at a camp of ragged but friendly looking warriors, with one man standing out from the rest. Thrymm Red-beard's camp. Okay. But that reminds me, I'm gonna disable this. So yeah, that's the deed that we got. The settlements of Wildermore, 1 out of 7. And here we have Thrymm Red-beard.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Harding sent you, didn't he? He is right to be concerned. I am Thrymm Red-beard, the leader of this men and the protector of Wildermore. I will accept your help if you are here to offer it. Things are not right in our lands. The snow, you see, well, Wildermore has been a green place until lately.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Wildermore has always been a green land with mild winters. We have never encountered snow such as this, as long as I can remember. I must prepare these men for battle against orcs, for they have crept in with the cold. But if you are offering your aid, you may investigate the effects of the weather on our land. It cannot be coincidence that the orcs and cold have arrived together.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Keep your eyes peeled while you are out, stranger. These are troubling times. Many things grow and live in Wildermore besides its people, beneath the notice of orcs and men. I do not have time to roam the lands, for my sword is needed more than my eyes. Okay. So yeah, you can see the people here in Wildermore. Yeah, the cold was totally unexpected to them, and to us as well, if I might add. You will see what I mean next time we find Horn, Kododan, and Gleowine. And here we have, okay, some of the warbands of Wildermore as well, Foulwing and Boss. So we'll get a chance of fighting at some point. The pond is frozen solid, an unusual occurrence in this area of Middle Earth. Yeah, Beriathan should know. He is not precisely from Rohan, but close enough to his home for him to know, I would say. Oh, would ya? Die. Yeah, thank you. Barghests roam the Writhendowns, filling the cold winds with their hungry howls. You should defeat Barghests in the Writhendowns. Okay. Let us pull these two guys in here. And here we also have orcs. Let us fight those orcs. For Christ's sake, would you die? Thank you. Orcs roam the Writhendowns in great numbers, prowling to and fro as Thrymm described. You should defeat orcs as you roam the Writhendowns. Well, we only need to defeat 4 of them, so that's okay. Okay, there we go. You have defeated a number of scouting orcs at the walled Writhendowns border, but the enemy presence still presses upon the land. That reminds me, we also got this deed as well. Quests of the Writhendowns, well, Orc Slayer of Wildermore 2. 22 quests that we need to do on this area. Okay, dead cattle it seems. Let us kill all these Barghests first. I think we have enough in here to complete the quest we are currently advancing. Yeah, that's it. You have defeated several of the dangerous wild Barghests in the Writhendowns. The deadly menace of these hungry beasts is lessened for a time. Okay. Worsted level up. Frozen critter. The creature appears to have succumbed to the cold, lying frozen in the snow. What else now? Where else do we go? Another pond. Okay, this one in here must be. a frozen tree, okay. Unused to this harsh new climate, this tree has died. And we need to collect and examine berries? Oh, come on. You know what's kind of funny? There is no Beast Slayer in Wildermore, it seems, because these Vargas are not triggering anything. They're kind of funny. Let me double check as well. What virtue are we currently leveling up? Fidelity? Okay. So far so good. One berry. Two berries. No? Okay. Indigo plant? Well, why not? Whoa! Oh! No injury, great! It's always great when you can save yourself some pain. Of course you will pull some of these guys. Okay. What do we have in here? A Rohirrim parchment? Ah, for Westernnet scholars. That's great that we can start doing that. Because as you can see, Easternnet scholar is already mastered. So we're doing good on that side as well. Now we only need one last berry. And hopefully these Vargas will stop attacking us anytime now. Clampjaw's Wrath. What is this? A large Vargas, Clampjaw, draws near. You should defeat Clampjaw before he can waylay any helpless travelers or creatures. This one? Yeah. Let us pick up these berries in here. And now, let us fight Clampjaw. There we go. You have defeated Clampjaw, a menace to all who venture too near the Vargas-infested ponds of the Writhendowns. We can go back to Thrymm's camp now. Let us remove the deed from the log. No point in having it there right now. Okay, getting back to this camp, it seems not as easy as it seems at first sight. Hey guys, if you could lend me a hand, yeah? I appreciate it, thank you very much.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
What do you have there, friend? Spoiled frozen berries, I see. I worry for the farms of Wildermore. I have no fear of orcs, but our Reef Garwick must be warned of the effects of the cold, heavy though his burdens are already. Scylfig is the nearest town, and we should hurry there to brace for an orc attack. Once that danger passes, let us ride in haste for Forlaw to warn the Reef.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
We should leave for Scylfig now, for my scouts tell me that an orc attack looms near. We tried to cut them down on the field, but for every one we felled, 2 more took his place. I will meet you there with my men, if you wish to ride ahead and warn Cynegar to ready Scylfig for the attack. Please, help him however you can, for he is the father of my betrothed.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Thrymm's face is lined with worry as you relate your findings to him. I do not like this at all. I am a warrior and I will drive the orcs off. But we are a simple farming folk here in Wildermore. We live off of this land. Even if we are safe from orcs, we cannot escape this strange weather. So, yeah, we need to go to Scylfig. Can we ride there? Is it easier to ride there? Let us try. I don't know if we will find any more quests along the road. But let us try. Just let me know if there is anything I have missed. I seem to remember there were more landscape quests in Wildermore. Well, this section of Wildermore, to be more precise. But yeah, I don't see anything else. Okay, Warband. Valharan. Valharan and his minions have been terrorizing the people of Writhendowns and must be dealt with. Which are these guys in here? Yeah. So let us try once again. Take these guys down. Doesn't seem to be that hard. Especially with our Rohirrim life taps on our side. Oh. Yeah. This is the guy. Please crit it. Oh, come on. And of course, we would be pulling every single mob. Okay, we are silenced. That's not good. Yeah, thank you. Power restore is really important. Face the cold? Okay, give me one moment and I will take that quest. I'm about to complete this one. Okay, you have defeated Valharan. You can dismount now. Take these guys down really quick. There we go. Wídfara has been defeated. And we have a new quest. Face the cold. Deadly frost grims are appearing on the edge of Lake Isenmere and need to be defeated before their numbers grow. Which are these ones in here. Let us do this before going to Scylfig. I'm not sure. Don't remember that well how the quest flow in Wildermore goes, if we are supposed to be doing this or if we will be sent to the lake by some other quest. So yeah, let us do this. How many of these guys can we pull? We need to defeat just 6. But some of those debuffs they apply on you are really nasty. And the skill lag doesn't make it any better either. Is that all? Please? Yeah, thank you. So, I seem to remember there was a deed for the warbands in Wildermore, or is it a hidden deed or no deed at all? God, it's been years since I've been in Wildermore. Ah, come on. Would you die? Thank you. Completed physical. The frost grims along the edge of Lake Isenmere have been thinned drastically and shouldn't pose much of a threat for a while. There is that. Buzz and Foulwing. We'll get another chance to fight them, I hope. For the time being, we are almost there to Scylfig, so let us do that. You have arrived in Scylfig and should search for Wídfara and Leodwig. Okay. So, first things first. Stable Master.
What is happening to these lands?
And Milestone. And now, Wídfara and Leodwig. Are they here? Wídfara, yeah.
This land is besieged, stranger.
Yes, I am Wídfara, and I am a rider of Hardings, Alder of the North March. I am in this land at his request, but have fallen prey to some difficulties and could not yet make my return. Wídfara laughs sorely and gingerly rubs his wounded leg. This land is besieged, stranger. If you have not heard yet of the terrible apparition called Núrzum, you soon will. All of Wildermore trembles at his name, and they are not wrong to fear him. He slew my horse Windfoot, and no one will give me a new one with which to return to Harwick. It does not matter with my leg in this state. There is little we can hope to do against Núrzum, stranger, but other foes in the Writhendowns are less imposing. If you explore this land and fight the mounted foes near the White Hand camp in the southeast, explore the haunted fishing village to the northwest, and keep them away from Thrymm Red-beard's training camp to the east, I will tell you more of this terrible foe. Okay. So it seems we were supposed to come to this camp to Scylfig first, and then go to the other locations, because yeah, it's sending us back to Thrymm's camp. So let us try and do that. So I think we can go first to the Fishing village. The west. This one here. You need these hostile lands. Discord. The fishing village seems to be abandoned. What secret does it retain? All this here. Only 5 locations for that deed. Okay. A backpack, that's not what we're looking for. But let us take it nonetheless. That was it seems. Now we need to find just the White Hand camp and the mounted combat foes to the southeast as well. Well, Thrymm's camp, but we have already done Thrymm's camp. So let us keep going. Skarn, not really, but this scroll case. What do we got? A hatchet that we already know. Recipe that we already know, so no, not yet. So back to Thrymm's camp, it seems. No, oh wait, that was a perfect place for a screenshot of Scylfig. Oh well. Let us locate Thrymm's camp in this case. We have already done so, but do we need to talk to Thrymm inside his camp? That seems likely. So that we get to meet him as part of the epic and not just the landscape quests of Wildermore. I just wish there were other access points to his camp. Let us ignore this orc. I think we can ignore that. He will either the aggro on us or the guards at the camp will take care of him. We can try and defeat that Barghest. Who knows, maybe our dot will be strong enough to dispatch him. I don't know. Yeah, Thrymm's training camp is packed with supplies and many eager for battle. But is it enough? Okay, we don't need to talk to Thrymm. But that way, the game makes sure that you find his camp, meet him, do his quests. Now we just need to look for the mounted enemies and their camp, the enemy camp. Let us do just that. I saw some mounted enemies on our way here. Let's try and look for that. Warrior, no. Archer, no. Endraval, no. No. Orc Scout. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. friggin' range resounding challenge. How hard it is. And you die. Okay, one more scam. Oh, who's attacking me? You die. That's right. At this rate, I think we should be actually looking for Foulwing and maybe Boss. Okay, no, I'm not fighting that guy. I can totally defeat him, but I don't want to take a lot of time doing that. Foulwing. Foulwing and his minions have been terrorizing the people of Writhendowns and must be dealt with. Solo warband, so this is gonna be really simple. In the meantime, okay. Foulwing has been defeated. We have actually these two boxes that we got. Red Wildermore, box of spoils, marks and shards. And the blue one, just some marks. That was it. Now, the White Hand camp in the southeast. Where is that one exactly? Okay, really close to boss as well, so might as well do it, and then we'll go back to Scylfig. So, doing very good. For this being the first episode in Wildermore, 3 warbands down. I don't remember exactly how many there are, but once again, I plan on fighting them all. I wasn't able to show you all the warbands in East Rohan, but I did fight them all. Boss and his minions have been terrorizing the people of Writhendowns and must be dealt with. But for this, I think I need this. Oh, come on. Would you please? Where are Boss's minions, for God's sake? Oh my God. Oh, that didn't work as I intended. That's for sure. Let us wait for them to ride away. Let us discover the camp, first of all. And then we'll give Boss and his minions another go. The White Hand camp is crawling with enemies. How did they come to be here? Well, we need to go back to Wídfara, but let us give Boss another try. Just another one. And if it doesn't work out, we'll need to leave him for later. It threw me off that they were just not following their leader, so finding them was kind of tricky. But here we go. Round 2. Really? For God's sake. Leave me alone, boss. Okay, we seem to be doing better this time now. Hopefully this will be it. Where are you going, for God's sake? Is he out of his war pack now? Seems to be. Oh, come on, I hit the guy I didn't intend to hit. Just need to dismount him once again. But, well, you have not seen that because it's not part of one of our regular episodes, but it happened to me once as I was fighting Bugud in the Sudcrofts. I dismounted him too far away from his original spawn location, and that made him reset. And that sucks. With a warband as hardy as this one. Having it reset and having to start all over again, that is of course very frustrating. Now, of course, our main driving here would be being able to root him and keep doing what we have always done, which is just circling around him, triggering the power restores and everything. But in case when that doesn't work, we do what you just saw, and that is dismounting, applying ranged resounding challenge, and mounting back up. That is especially useful when you are out of power and you have not been lucky with the RNG. But it's preferred for you to be able to do that when you have the boss rooted, so that you have some leeway in dismounting and mounting back up. Now, if this other freaking skirmisher could get within range of our AoE, so that we can at some point take him down, that would be greatly appreciated. But no, he just likes to run so far away from us. Hit him, for God's sake. Crit, for God's sake. So as you see here, no luck with RNG. Dismount. We're not having any luck at all with this guy. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that we are on the same level. It's not like the previous war events you have seen that we're level 83 or 84 at most. So that, of course, means we're gonna take a longer time. If this freaking skirmisher would just... Oh, for God's sake. Give me it! There! Come on, come on! Shouldn't be that hard, really. Finally! Finally that guy is dead! Finally we can keep focusing on boss. I mean, we were already focusing on him, but so distracting having someone else in the fight. It's just a matter of time for us. And at this rate, I'm hoping I don't dismount him, because I'm not sure how far we are from his original spawn location. And once again, having to do all this from scratch, from zero, really sucks. I never thought I would be saying this, but I'm glad we're not getting lucky with the RNG and the dismounts. If you by any chance dismount him and are too far away from his original spawn location and you think there is a chance of him resetting it, you have two options. If you're able to keep him rooted before before he resets, then you can actually avoid him resetting by doing just that. It's kind of tricky though, because you have a long cooldown on the route, but it might be possible, I'm not sure. The other option is just biting the bullet, waiting for him to reset and doing it all over again. Or you can actually try and bring him closer to his spawn location so that he doesn't reset. It's kind of tricky. It's a Russian roulette with this, really. As you can see, we have finally dismounted him. So I'd much rather be quick with this, now that the risk of him resetting is more prominent. We're out of power, of course, in this crucial moment, while we have our power restore off cooldown, so no biggie. For God's sake, please die. There we go. You have a boss has been defeated. Great. What do we have here in this box? Coins, marks, power pots, shards. Okay, looking good so far. So let us just map back to Scylfig and turn this quest in to end today's episode. Let us do this really quick. So once again, really important that you always remember to change your milestones as you come to new places. Saves a lot of time. And here we have it. As you can see, Horn and Kodudan, at some point, I don't know how, and I don't know when, got themselves some winter gear to fend off the cold. So you think you could have given up some of that, guys? Because we don't have any of that.
Wídfara lives. Does Leodwig fare as well?
We're about to find out.
Wídfara at least lives. But what of Harding's son, Leodwig?
Let us see.
Thank you for doing some good in the Writhendowns, my new friend.
These people have experienced much hardship, and I fear I may have given speed to some of the dangers that threaten them. I was riding in the high knolls with my companions when a blizzard closed in. The snow was blinding and the wind fierce, and I dismounted to seek some measure of shelter. No sooner had my boots touched the ground than a great darkness fell upon me, and a tremendous shape towered over my poor horse Windfoot. I stumbled away, falling into a great drift of snow. It saved my life. Wídfara stared straight ahead, his expression haunted. Above the tumult, I could hear the sound of Núrzum at east. He made a meal of my poor Windfoot, and only when he had finished and moved away among the cracks did I see that my companions were missing. Of Leodwig there was no sign, but I do not think Harding's son was spared. I made my slow way by foot back here to Scylfig, but if he were alive he would have done the same. That is my tale. I hope only that Núrzum is not drawn here by my presence to threaten the people of Scylfig.
This creature Núrzum must be of enormous size.
I listened to Wídfara's tale as did you, but it raises more questions than we had before. This creature Núrzum must be of enormous size if he can overpower a horse of Rohan. He must be clad in thick fur to move comfortably in the midst of such a snowstorm as Wídfara related. Whether his attack was caused by need or sport is unclear to me, but the size of his appetite is less mysterious. It is large, and not easily sated. I believe Núrzum to be a large snow beast of the sort that frequents the Misty Mountains. How he came to this area of Rohan I cannot guess. Cododan looks up from his musings with a puzzled expression. Where is Gleowine? I have not seen him since we arrived. If dangers such as this Núrzum stalk Wildermore, we should stay together for safety. I hope Gleowine has not thought to leave Scylfig. I don't think he has. But where is Gleowine, indeed? Let us look for shelter inside the meat hole. And here we have Cynegar, I'm not sure how to pronounce this one.
Do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
So you are Beriathan, the legendary hero of the Istamned. Welcome to Scylfig, especially if Thrymm sent you. Wildermore seems to be full of works of late, and cold, and strange rumors. Many men do not return from a field. If Thrymm believes you can be obeyed, I believe it too. Let us prepare for battle. The orcs will not break us.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Alright, we have plenty of stuff still to do in Wildermore, but we're gonna leave it at that. We have here the deed for mounted foes, but that's it for today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.